The West Philippine Sea is crucial for the Philippines, rich in resources vital for the economy and national identity. Filipino fishermen rely on these waters, and potential oil and gas reserves promise energy independence. Beyond economics, it's about sovereignty, asserting control over territory and resources. The sea is a strategic artery for global trade, essential for the Philippines' commerce and security. It's a natural treasure, home to vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine life, supporting tourism and fishing. Protecting this environment is a national and global responsibility. The fight for the West Philippine Sea is about defending the nation's future and maintaining freedom of navigation. It's a lifeline connecting the archipelago, a gateway to the world. The name itself, West Philippine Sea, asserts the country's connection to this maritime space. Protecting these waters ensures future generations benefit from their wealth. The strategic importance of the sea cannot be overstated, as it is part of the busy South China Sea. Disruption here impacts the global economy, making stability a top priority. The health of the West Philippine Sea is linked to the planet's health, demanding serious protection efforts. Maritime militias blur the line between civilian and military, operating in a gray zone. China's militia, composed of fishing boats, advances strategic goals in contested waters. These vessels, larger and reinforced, intimidate without military-grade weapons. Crewed by trained personnel, they communicate with China's military forces. Their purpose is to achieve objectives without war, creating ambiguity in conflicts. This tactic allows China to increase control over disputed areas gradually. Examples include swarming disputed features blocking access and shadowing naval vessels. Their presence asserts China's claims, challenging others without direct conflict. Responding with military force risks escalation, complicating international responses. The militia's actions are a patient strategy of coercion, wearing down opposition. They create barriers, preventing access to areas like Whitsun Reef. The militia's role is a constant reminder of China's territorial assertions. Their operations are a visible physical assertion of control. China's maritime militia uses calculated tactics like the cabbage strategy. Layers of ships surround targets, making access nearly impossible without confrontation. Swarming involves deploying many vessels to assert control, disrupting missions. Their presence alone often disrupts without firing a shot, using non-lethal coercion. The militia acts as China's eyes and ears, providing constant intelligence. This network extends China's military reach, enhancing situational awareness. They engage in harassment, using water cannons and dangerous maneuvers. These actions create fear, discouraging others from entering traditional fishing grounds. The militia's aggressive tactics challenge the Philippines' ability to patrol its waters. Their operations are designed to intimidate and assert dominance. The militia's role is crucial in China's strategy, extending influence without open conflict. Their actions create an environment of uncertainty and fear. The militia's presence is a strategic tool in China's maritime ambitions. The Philippines is shifting its strategy in response to China's pressure. Developing its own maritime militia, the Philippines aims for a proactive approach. Trained civilian volunteers, mainly fishermen, will support the Navy and Coast Guard. Their role is to establish a persistent presence, not to engage in combat. The government is equipping them with better tools for monitoring and reporting. This strategy counters China's narrative, asserting Philippine sovereignty. Transparency is key, with public releases of China's aggressive actions. Embedding journalists ensures global awareness of harassment. Strengthening alliances with the US, Japan, and Australia reinforces deterrence. Joint patrols and exercises send a message of unity against aggression. The strategy combines domestic force building, transparency, and international partnerships. It's a multifaceted approach to uphold a rules-based order in the region. The Philippines and China both use maritime militias, but with different goals. China's militia is offensive, expanding territorial claims through coercion. The Philippine militia is defensive, protecting existing rights under international law. China's tactics involve swarming and harassment, creating ambiguity. The Philippines focuses on transparency, publicizing actions to gain international support. China's militia is state-funded and professional, while the Philippines relies on volunteers. The Philippine strategy empowers local communities to defend maritime rights. Transparency and international law are key weapons for the Philippines. The Philippine approach is about asserting sovereignty, not expansion. China's militia extends state power, while the Philippines builds civil resilience. The tactics highlight a clear difference in objectives and methods. The Philippine model is about defending rights, not overturning the order. The strategy relies on public opinion and international law. The Philippine militia is a grassroots effort, contrasting with China's state control. The Philippines has adopted a more assertive stance in the West Philippine Sea. The Coast Guard is determined to complete missions despite Chinese presence. Public disclosure of incidents prevents China from controlling the narrative. Increased patrols and escorting fishermen assert fishing rights. The shift challenges China's attempts to control areas like Scarborough Shoal. The strategy raises reputational costs for China's aggressive behavior. The Philippines aims to rally international support through transparency. It's a calculated risk to protect national interests. The West Philippine Sea conflict is a battle over laws and rights. UNCLOS grants exclusive economic zones, crucial for the Philippines. The 2016 arbitral ruling invalidated China's 9-line claim. Despite the ruling, China continues aggressive activities, challenging international law. The Philippines enforces its legal rights through patrols and transparency. The strategy highlights the conflict as a defense of international law. The legal high ground is the foundation of the Philippines' approach. The situation tests whether international law can be enforced. The Philippines frames the conflict as a legal defense, not a territorial dispute. The strategy emphasizes the importance of upholding international law. The Philippines' strategy is closely watched by Southeast Asian neighbors. It offers a model for resisting pressure from larger neighbors like China. A united front could pressure China to negotiate a binding code of conduct. However, divisions within ASEAN could hinder a unified stance. Increased assertiveness raises risks of miscalculation and escalation. The Philippines' defense treaty with the U.S. adds complexity to potential conflicts. The strategy forces regional countries to choose between supporting rules-based order or accepting China's dominance. Actions by regional players like Japan and Australia are critical. A coalition can counterbalance China's power and uphold freedom of the seas. The future security of Southeast Asia depends on upholding international law. The future of the West Philippine Sea is uncertain, shaped by Manila and Beijing. The Philippines' assertive strategy may lead to more tense encounters. China may escalate tactics, creating a volatile status quo. A long-term stalemate could result, with both sides testing resolve. The risk of accidental clashes remains high, requiring crisis management. The Philippines' strategy may pressure China to moderate behavior. International condemnation could lead to meaningful negotiations. The most dangerous scenario is a direct military conflict. The Philippines' defense treaty with the U.S. could draw in global powers. The path forward is risky, relying on resolve and international support.